Hey there, welcome to Fixing My Bite. Today is Friday, April 9th, and yesterday was my 6 weeks post-op anniversary, if you will. Today is my 6 week appointment. I had a 3 week appointment as well, but I didn't do any video for that. And that appointment went fine. The oral surgeon who did the top jaw, he looked at my incisions and made sure everything was healing properly. And it was a very quick, short appointment, so I imagine this will be pretty similar, especially since I'm even further along now in my healing process. Some of the stitches have started to fall out over the past week or so. There was a knot of where they like tied a knot like up here, and the little ball of stitch material was just like driving me nuts. Like I kept playing with it with my tongue, like hoping it would fall out, and it finally fell out a few days ago. And they must be designed to stay fully intact until the last possible minute, and then they like fully dissolve, because the way it felt as though it was like really solid and had a lot of strength to it, this ball of stitch material, when it was in my mouth. But once it came out of my mouth, I was able to like cut it in half with just my fingernails. So it must be some strange material like that. So since I'm at 6 weeks, the jaw surgeon should be able to tell me today whether or not I can start eating and chewing regular foods again. I know I won't be able to chew really hard stuff like almonds or steak and stuff like that for another month yet, week 10. But I should be able to start chewing your basic stuff like shredded chicken and stuff like that. I'll confirm after my appointment, but I'm really excited because I'm getting, the food chopper is great for doing what I need to do, but it's getting a little old having to do that for so long. But here's to hoping I can start chewing again. I'll see you guys after my appointment. All right, so that was another really quick appointment. I can now start chewing. Yes! He told me that I'm probably about 3/4 the way healed in terms of, the bone healing from the cuts that they made. And so that's plenty to start chewing. And he said it's not necessarily about the amount of healing in terms of like chewing almonds and steak and whatnot. It's more about like getting back in the swing of it and confidence of chewing again. So he said, originally I thought he had said around week 10. Apparently that's what they like to recommend. But he said if I'm feeling up for it, and in like 2 weeks even, I can start chewing steak and peanuts and steak and almonds at that point. So that's even better news. He helped me get a few of the stitches out with a Q-tip. Actually, he just took a little Q-tip and wiggled it around along the top of my gums, and they just came right out. Wish I had known that trick, because that could have helped me get the annoying one over here out. So yeah, tonight I'm gonna start chewing. Yeah, got to figure out what I'm gonna have. What is worthy of my first surgeon's approved meal? I'll have to think on that. But that's, again, great news. I'm feeling really good, and this has gone so much smoother than I thought it would. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Catch you later.